Hello everyone, my name is Aditya. So today I am going to make a video on the ownership review about a bike which is KTM Duke 200 bs4 model. So I know the model of this bike is pretty old to do a video on, and you can find a lot of video about this bike in YouTube. But this video will be totally focused on my opinion, how I felt while riding this bike in a hilly area. So in hilly area you will find a lot of off-roading in every 2 to 3 kilometers. And another thing which you find in while riding in hilly area is of course a watercross, and third thing is swift turns. So keeping those three elements in mind, I'm going to share my thought how I feel while riding my bike. So now I'm going to talk about the advantage as well as the disadvantage I found in this bike. So first let's talk about the good things. The first thing which I want to highlight is that is throttle response. So earlier I used to ride a Pulsar 180, and it was the first bike I ride, and in that bike only I learned how to ride. So later when I upgraded to a KTM Duke 200, I found a great difference. The throttle response of Duke is very aggressive and it is very responsive, so that make it fun to ride. So that was the first thing which impressed me. So the second thing which I want to highlight is that this bike is pretty much light, and it come out to be a great advantage while riding in hilly area. So as I told you earlier that in hilly area every 2 to 3 minutes you will get a tight turning. So in that time, if your bike is light, you can easily maneuver your bike and take that turn. So for me it has turned out to be one of the good thing about this bike. So yeah, let's talk about its power. There is no doubt it has a lot of power. So in that sense I'm not comparing it to a super bike and all, but in this segment it is one of the most powerful bike. So it nearly produces 25 bhp, so it's not that less. So comparing in riding it in hilly area, as I said to you earlier, in every 2 to 3 minutes you will enter a turning or tight turning. So in that case you have to gradually reduce the speed of your bike. So what happens is that when you reduce the speed, you will lose the momentum of your bike. So if you're going fast, you have to reduce it, and then you will lose the momentum of your bike. So in that case, if your bike is peppy, if your throttle responsive is good, is aggressive, so in that case you will again keep up to your momentum. So that was the thing which I want to highlight to you guys. So now it's time for talking about the bad side about this bike. So as you know, everything has its good side as well as bad side. So there are few in this bike. So the first thing I want to highlight is that is heating issue. So I'm in an area where it's very hot. It's nearly 14 to 15 kilometers away from Jorthang, so it's pretty hot. So riding in summer is really unpleasant. So you will feel a heat signature in your leg, and by chance if you're wearing shorts, you will have a bad day. This is very unpleasant. So KTM should do extra effort to manage the heating effect of this bike. So another thing which I want to talk about is that the seat of this bike. So it's very hard. It's not that soft. So it make it really uncomfortable if you're doing a long ride. And whenever you are going down the road and you have a pillion with you, so in that case pillion tend to slide towards you. So that will result in pain in your palm. So it is very uncomfortable. So KTM should of course think about the seat and make it bit soft. It's very hard and your bomb will really get out. So these were the few points I want to share with you guys. So this is my first video I'm making. I know it's not that good, but I will work hard and I will try to give you the best out of me. So please support me. So before closing this video, let's hear the exhaust note of this bike. So it is in gear. Now it is in neutral.